more and more these days, tempers are flying at the airport, so much so that Homeland Security Secretary Janet Napolitano is calling for calm. She's asking air travelers to have patience when it comes to those full body scanners and the new pat-down procedures. Several groups, including some pilots and a whole lot of passengers, say that the new security procedures violate a person's rights, and some are even calling for a boycott during the very busy Thanksgiving holiday. CBS News travel editor Peter Greenberg is here with more on this. Peter, good morning.
Good morning, Maggie.
What are the main concerns that you're hearing about these full-body scanners?
Well, first of all, we're talking about scanners at 2,200 security checkpoints at 450 airports. That's a lot of scanners. It costs about $150,000 each. Three big issues: privacy, health and safety, and of course the process of going through them itself.
Exactly, and how long that will take.
Exactly.
Let's talk first about the privacy issue. I, for one, want to know who's looking at these images. Are they being recorded anywhere? Do we know the answers to any of those questions?
The TSA claims that they're not archiving these images. They can't print them. They can't store them. People are not really believing that. There's a lot of cynicism going on. And for those people like myself who've gone through that machine, you have to take everything out of your pockets, not just metal. Everything comes out of your pockets. Then they scan you. And then there's a guy there with a walkie-talkie talking to somebody else in an enclosed room to see if you've been cleared. It takes a while.
So that person has to clear you. Do we know how much they can see?
Well, remember, some of these groups are calling this like a virtual strip search or a grope. The point is, after the underwear bomber, they want to see everything that you're carrying inside your clothing. So there's a reason for it.
In the last couple of days, the pat-downs, because some people need to,
Yes.
forego these machines altogether and opt for a pat-down, have become even more invasive, haven't they?
The TSA's changed the rules on this for their own agents. They're now allowed to use their fingers and the palms of their hand to feel around breasts, genitalia. It's a much more, yes, it's a much more invasive pat-down.
Have they gone too far? That seems
We're
ridiculous.
about to find out. And you asked about the opt-out. Here's the interesting thing. Yes, you can opt out of the scanner machine, but they're not going to tell you can. You have to ask. And then once you ask, then they have to get another agent over there, and that delays the process.
All right, let's talk about delays, because that's the main concern that people have over the holidays. How much extra time will it take if you have to go through these machines versus the old ones?
Well, the old ones, the old magnetometers just walk through.
Right.
The new ones, you've got to take everything out of your pockets, then you've got to stand there with your arms outstretched like this. They scan you as the thing goes around, and then you have to wait for clearance. That's going to take between 3 and 4 minutes. Now start multiplying that by the number of passengers in line, and that's assuming nobody opts out. If you opt out,
or assuming that they don't find anything suspicious and have to check, right?
Exactly. So assuming that you opt out, now they have to get another agent over there. Now, and they don't have enough agents to do that. If everybody wants to do this boycott and wants to opt out, the lines are going to be really long.
So what do you suggest? Are there any solutions?
There are a couple. Number one, not every airport has the scanners right now. They're coming in slowly. Some airports, you'll notice at the security checkpoints, there's a scanner and a magnetometer. Here's my advice. Go for the magnetometer. If you go for the scanner, you'll be waiting.
Or go maybe to an airport that doesn't have them yet.
Well, yeah, if you can do that, but most people don't have that choice. You've already booked the flight. So try to do one without the scanner, because right now they're still learning this process at the TSA. They don't have enough agents to do it. And if Janet Napolitano is asking for patience, there's a reason for that.
Exactly. Peter Greenberg, thank you so much.
You got it.